In this video, traders are going to look at the two strikes trading rule, describe what it is and how it can save your account. Stay tuned. Hey traders, a very warm welcome to you. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. If you are a veteran viewer, thank you for your continued support. Okay, so two strikes trading rule, very quickly, what is this? And you know, it's so simple, but my gosh, it saved me some money after I started implementing this kind of stuff. You can use two strikes, you can use three strikes, you can adjust it how you suit, but let's have a look at two strikes rule. So, you know the scenario, you're sitting here, the market is chugging along, and let's say it's kind of pushed and you think it's going to break out here, right? So you're buying a breakout here. It could be any trading strategy, it could be any setup, it could be fading a high, it could be buying a pullback, it could be anything. The point is you have a go at it and you get stopped. Strike one, okay? Now it comes again, you still think this thing's gonna blow, I think it's gonna blow, my target's up here, I've got a good idea that it's gonna come up here, I've done my analysis, I'm all ready to rock and roll. Up it goes, all momentum comes in, it's gonna go, I'm long. Bang, you get stopped. Two strikes, you are out. What does that mean? It means that you cannot then carry on trading this specific setup. You need to say, you know what? That's done, that's dusted, where's my next play? It may well then go the third time, it may well try 3, 4, 5 times before it does, it may not do it. The point is you need to look again, what's my next play, what's my next market I'm looking at, what's my next, where am I gonna allocate my resources next? Because the reason this works so well is this, guys, and you may have been in this position as well, and give it a thumbs up if you have, especially for day traders, this one. Your emotions are like, hey, you know what, I want to get into this, especially for a breakout type trade as well. I want to get into this, I'm going to go, and you buy, and it's going to go, it reverses on you, and you either close it or you get stopped out, like, then it's going to go, and you're so ready for it and geared up for this to fly up to your level. You want to get on it, you hit it, you get stopped out again. The trouble is with this, is that you become so much more emotionally involved in it, and you might have a third go, a fourth go, a fifth go, a sixth go. Before you know it, you've lost 6x, which is your risk, and the reward on it was only 5x, so you're still going to be a losing proposition if you take it. And by then you might be doing more sides. You end up, what it does is it triggers a negative emotional mindset. It really does. It gets into a point where you're kind of really wanting this to work, and then you've done it for so many times, you can't not take it. You're almost like committed. Hey, I've done 5, I've got to try it again. It's going. I don't want to not take it now because I've tried it 5 in a row. If it goes, I'm going to be really angry. And the point is, if you stop at 6, it'll probably go at 7. You'll think, why didn't I take it for the 7th? Okay, so you can avoid all of that by framing it beforehand and saying, you know what, I'm allowed 2 bites of the cherry. This is for day traders most of the time. There are some swing trading connotations, but mostly for day traders. I'm allowed 2 bites of the cherry at this. That gives you that gives you major benefits. The first one is it frames your mind so that you're saying, hey, you know what? I need to make sure that this one is a good one. I need to be patient. I can't just keep diving in every time I see a flurry of activity. How do I best filter this trigger? How do I best get a trigger for this? I can't just go in randomly. Okay, I can do, but I'm gonna got one more shot at it. How do I best define that this thing is about to go? Do I need a new high? Do I need it to go to a new high and pull back? How can I frame this better than just getting caught out and just getting excited? And having that prerequisite of, hey, or knowledge that, hey, I'm gonna take 2 shots at this, so you better make them count. I've got 2 bullets, they need to be good, well-used bullets. One I can fail on, the second one I cannot. That gives you that mental clarity to go in and be more cautious about it. And the bigger one, which is the obvious one, is it saves you losing so much money by being caught up in something that isn't working. You know, your thesis is that this thing's going to fly, it's going to break out. Okay, great. It hasn't. You're wrong. It may do later, but you're wrong. You can't just keep being wrong, because this is the kind of stuff that really gets you into a negative spiral. So it saves you money. And you know what? If it goes on the 3rd and it keeps doing that on frequent occurrences, you've got great data. You can say, listen, I keep trying it, it keeps going after I try it. What parameters do I need to implement into my new setups and strategies that allow me to take advantage of the fact that I'm a little bit early for it? So you're a win-win situation. The best thing it does is it protects your capital and helps you improve. So 2-strike rule, guys, well worth looking at. Good for breakouts, good for any kind of thing where you're trying to catch something specific and it's just not working. And generally, just before we finish up on the video, it's because volume's gone low. And most of the time, if you're trading, especially a breakout, if you're trading a breakout, you don't really want that low volume. You want some extreme volume so you can give it a bit of punch and punch it through the level you want up to your final target. All right, guys, hope that's helped you. Stick something in the comment section below if it has, and I appreciate your thumbs up if it has too. See you next one. Take care. Bye-bye.